The last time I competed was 2019 December and on the MBF show, and before that was an MPC show in September of that year. Then I want to take 2019 off and compete in 2020, and so 2021, the first show I'm thinking of doing is going to be either June in Orlando or July in Orlando in Europa. So I had made my plans to compete in July, but since I saw the show earlier in June, I think I will be shooting for that. I already started dieting about 2 weeks ago. So currently my calories are about 1700 a day. I'm doing cardio 5 days a week, 30 minutes at a time, which is just slow jogging. And apart from that, and for those of you that have this weird definition of calories and how they work, you know what? For me, 2000 is my maintenance, despite doing cardio twice a week, even off season, Saturdays and Sundays. It's always been 2000. And whenever I'm cutting down, I drop it down to 1700. I start losing weight, and as the show gets closer, this number goes down to 1300, 1200. There have been days, extreme cases, where I've had taken in less than 1,000 calories a day, whatever I need to lose weight. So I don't need some website formula that tells me, oh, you need to eat 2,000 calories a day, you'll start losing weight at 2,200. No, doesn't work that way for me. If it works for you, great. You could be eating 500 grams of carbs a day. That's also great. For me, right now, I'm around 100 grams of carbs a day. Actually, 100 to 150 grams. Let me tell you the correct number. 180 grams of carbs a day, 180 protein, 14 grams of fat. So, like I said, that leaves me at around 1,566 calories. At least that was for Monday. And I usually eat the same thing every day, except weekends I'm a little bit more lenient, and that changes throughout as my diet changes. That changes too. So since I am eating my carbs right now and my calories are relatively high for my contest prep, I am being pretty consistent. In the previous years, in order to lose weight, I would just instantly drop the carbs. So my protein would be again around 180 to 200. My fat would be around 100 or below. Carbs as close to zero as possible. That does help me. I have no problem with that eating carbs. I'm not one of those guys that are like, oh, my carbs are too low, I am dying, I don't know what to do. No, if you need to lose weight, you have to do whatever you need to do. That's it. So my meals right now are, I wake up at 5 a.m. The first thing I do is, as I'm going out the door to the gym, which opens at 5:30, grab my pre-workout, which is 20 grams of waxy maize and 20 grams of protein powder mixed with coffee and a little bit of Splenda or stevia. Then my breakfast, or so that gives me 445 calories. Then my breakfast is 322 calories. I actually have a video of it here, which is 3 slices of toast. I'm getting a call. So right after breakfast, which is around 7 o'clock, around 9:30 to 10 o'clock, I have my baked coffee with a scoop of protein powder, some almond milk, stevia. Sometimes I put cocoa powder in it too. Just something to keep me full. Lunch, is my 4 ounces of chicken breast, 50 to 100 grams of rice, a huge bowl of salad. When I say huge, I mean very huge. So that's about 450 calories. Around so lunch is around noon to 1 o'clock. Around 4 o'clock, I may, depending on how hungry I'm feeling, have another 4 ounces of chicken with some vegetables. Then around 6 to 7 o'clock, I have my dinner, which is also 4 ounces of chicken. I eat the high fiber tortilla just to make a wrap, and I also use a lot of cabbage leaves to make wraps. They're very low calorie. Also another huge salad. This meal's around 350 calories. And finally, before bed, I eat some fat-free cottage cheese, some cocoa powder, and PB2 with various combinations. And you may have seen I have a video of, again, cottage cheese with just Crystal Light made into a dessert. Any of them work. So this is about 250 to 300 calories. So overall, like I said, this is about 1600 calories. This has been enough for me to keep consistently losing for the past few weeks. I am down, I think I started around 176. Now I'm down to 170. I used to compete at 175, 176. In fact, I remember days where I was just at the weight limit that I didn't even anything on a few shows. I didn't need anything from Thursday night till Saturday, or from Thursday night till Friday evening until after the weigh-in, so that my weight would not change much, so I could make the weight. But now a lot of it has to do with probably getting older, because I'm turning 45 soon. Probably has a lot to do with the fact that I've had a lot of injuries over the years, so I can't work out as heavy anymore. And also, of course, due to COVID, for the last year, a full year, I've had to work out at home. I had my adjustable 50-pound dumbbell set and 80-pound dumbbells that I could use with a bench, but that was about it. So a lot of things kind of fell behind, especially my calves are smaller, my legs are a little smaller, even my chest I feel is smaller. So maybe I'll be able to gain a little bit of that size back, but in 2 months, 3 months, not really gonna happen much. But we'll see what happens.